There's the Captain Macredd we've been looking for.
Hey, Macredd, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Okay.
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
Okay, no sudden movements. Fine. Fine. Fine.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go. Just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Thanks, Ellie. Appreciate
is this
that.
what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
These glasses, he's wearing them for what he thinks is cool factor, but there's no way he sees anything through there. And even if he does, it's like this tiny little section in the middle. Like, ugh, why? Come on. We could probably intimidate him. These type of guys, they typically like, oh, I'm like the alpha glasses wearing steampunk guy. No. You're only getting out of this alive if you play nice, bucko. That's what should be on there.
Ooh, look at the courage on this one.
Yeah.
Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
Okay. Maybe we'll have a slam poetry battle. Couple of things. There is a bounty on your head, and I want the reward. That's it, that's all.
Fire those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Oh, interesting. Listen. All you need to do, you can live. Look at me, I got two strong-willed women behind me. Just give me your lighter, and the bounty disappears. Because this is the thing, she said, like, I don't know if it was that she wanted his head or the lighter, but I remember there being a lighter.
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Work smarter, not harder.
Check mark, Ellie.
Don't worry, Mr. Macredd. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Okay, so he's intimidated. That's good. Wait, there's an engraving on here. Does this say Sanita on it?
Keen eyes you got there. Sanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding.
Oh, really?
And she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
Sanita. Who was that? I can't remember the name, but we know this person. There was something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
I'm here for parts. Junlei sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Oh. What are you doing to the engineer? Remember the group that she sent?
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells. Making this broken angel fly again.
Okay. So I can grab that part then, is what you're saying?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Shit like that. Right. So here's the thing. Those parts, they're leaking deadly toxins. So I'm just going to come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I'm going to take everything I can find in here now. We could have come in here guns blazing, which would also be kind of fun.
Old Bess's outflow pipes.
Give that up.
Okay, we have to claim the bounty, but we also need this.
Macredd wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake up.
Ooh. Okay, so some of this is still stealing, and I guess maybe this is like a private quarters. I thought run of the mill would be like, oh, do whatever you want. I think we're okay here. Thanks. You know, guys, we'd be a hell of a lot sneakier if you didn't make it a point to whisper every time. Oh, here's another thing we could have done, I suppose. This guy's looking right at me, right? I'm pretty sure this is not good. Oh, yeah, see? I think that means they're aware. You can see those things pop. No, it's showing where they're at. No, I think we're good. Cool. Oh, damn it. Damn it, that's the thing he sees? Can we... Let's outrun him.
Take him down.
Damn it!
That does it. Time for a drink.
We gotta hide.
Down they go.
Here they come!
Oh, shh. Guys, no, this is not the time.
This is it!
No, no! Just be cool, everyone. This is real subtle until it until it wasn't.
Gonna kick your teeth in!
You know, well, this is fine. Anybody else? I didn't want it to go this way. But here we are. So. I don't know if Macredd was part of that group, but, well. It was that little... I don't know what it was that we grabbed there. Probably wasn't worth it. But, you know.
What do you say we get out of here before we join whoever that was on the grill?
There's something to be said for getting all of that XP, though.
Are those hibernation pods? And I thought my bunk was small.
Yeah. It might be, actually. Definitely. I don't know if Macredd is dead, but honestly, I mean... Wait. The striker. What is this? Scrap mechanical. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. We haven't done this before. Awesome. Okay. We're having too much fun in here. It's just too easy. We'll check out our haul once we get out of here.
Does everyone get branded when they join Macredd's crew?
Your ass is a price.
We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with our bottom line.
They don't like worms in their shrooms? Well, that's surprising. What's this thing? Junior mycologist log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws, not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now Macredd, he's always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update, Macredd just said to set a man on fire for having his laces undone? Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Well, that is dirty. This is their little mushroom operation. It's pretty cool. I can't tell which way this combat drone is facing. I guess he's facing the corner?
Hey!
Ah, son of a...
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, you're... Oh, nothing. Okay. That's nothing.
Go on, before I change my mind.
That's something. Look at this thing. I wish there was a way that we could maybe set up distractions. Okay, we better get out of here. We're playing with fire.
What was that? They got the drop on us.
Wait, what? I'm gonna see if we can leave. I wouldn't mind keeping him alive, I guess. You never know if he comes back later or something, but shit. I'll take it. It was super subtle the way we handled that. I'd say like almost expertly subtle. In and out without making any noise. Like didn't get alerted once. Pretty much the best that we could ask for. Since we've upgraded this, that seems to still be the way to go. 20% chance to extract a basic mod from this axe. So anything, let's say level 4 and below, I'm going to break down right now. Do we have any better gear? So we're at 18 and 17. Probably not. This thing we could probably sell 13, 11, 12. Yeah, sure. Okay. We'll give her these parts back from our completely successful mission.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Yeah, mostly. Here's the radiator parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Oh, we're actually...
There's
okay.
a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh, okay. Cool, thanks. What do you mean by slight?
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
Right, yeah. No, that makes sense.
We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Gross. So since I got the parts, like, why do I have to go down to the maintenance shaft?
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
Huh. She's very...
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
She's very matter-of-fact, but like almost in an intimidating way, where you're like, you can't possibly argue with her. Because like when she says something, you're like, yeah, oh yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
Something on your mind?
Okay, we'll talk to her in a bit.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiator. But I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I got this thing about dying.
What is that thing? Oh,
They won't try that again.
got him. Archive logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation. And by honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo at prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair shop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Stern reminder. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't a nickel and dime passing ships out of the last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot in this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they'll answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Mantipillars aren't bad. Oh, it's a mantis swarm. That thing. What the? What the hell was that? Did I just catch fire somehow? That was weird. Maybe too close to those radiators.
Good news, strong health security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, diagnostics says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Oh.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Sneak past if you can. Okay.
Unexpected sweeping.
Incoming!
Here we go.
I like how she just gets right in there. Are you cool? He looks cool for now.
System searching for
Captain,
unauthorized.
look out! Bullseye! You got it, Captain!
Oh, Parvati! Okay, what in the...
Watch a pro at work. How about that?
Whoa. Flaw tutorial. Found a flaw in you. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Plasma weakness. Getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma. What? So we take 25% more plasma damage, but we get a perk? Pfft. Absolutely. Why not? Why not? Okay, what are we gonna take though? What's gonna help us? Weapon durability, companion crit chance. I think we go carrying capacity or base armor. Let's take carrying capacity. That's cool. I kind of feel like we should just take all of them anytime that presents to us. Would be kind of neat. Okay, cycle droplet pumps. Non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating cycling protocol. Cycling successful, thanks. The logs cobbled together. The staff's getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. And that's from Junlei Tennyson. Found some of Chief Gaiying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Oh. So is that... So Gaiying is her grandma then? Because it's a family thing, right? Honestly, these guys are going to be freaking thrilled. There is a box up there. Level up in a second. Oh, totally worth it. Okay. Let's head back and turn it in. Like, this is a significant problem that this entire station has, and feels like they don't have it anymore. So, I would say we're owed something. At least a really nice handshake.
This is Halcyon News.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Good, good.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Okay, okay. What's it like being in command around here? Oh, welder's goggles. We'll check those.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
So, as we just kind of learned, the ship's a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaiying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, that's cool. I'm sure Pavati would be interested in helping if possible.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Cool. Do you have a self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do.
Oh, yeah, it was, totally.
I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Oh, yum, Nan or Spank. Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right. I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
So, Udom Bedford. No?
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep them at a safe distance without getting too involved?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
That's fair.
You've got my attention.
Okay, I think we're good. Thanks, Junlei. Appreciate it. I'm not going to steal any of your stuff because I respect you. Remember that. Okay, so there's a couple of things we need to do. First of all, we'll do these skills. We might as well get sneak to 50. And then... I don't want to, like, completely ignore these things. But I just feel like these are so valuable to us. And, like, this is really only improving crit chance, a little bit of gun sway, which isn't a huge deal. Our crit chance is already dropped pretty significantly. I feel like these are not as important. This only gives us armor when we use a melee weapon. There's some dodge stuff. The inhaler heals you and your companions, but they only get 30% of the healing effect. That's not bad. Plus the increase in health is kind of nice. This might be something to put some points into. And then here they get the damage bonuses as well. Now that these are all at 50, we have to level them individually. So yeah, let's do this for now. And then perk-wise, we're into our tier 2 now. Minus 65% movement penalty to accuracy, which is good. TTD restored per kill, I like. Science weapon damage. Movement speed during TTD. Bonus to extra headshot / weak spot damage. Isn't bad. Extra interactable highlight range. It's fine. Oh, just straight up 10 dialogue skills. Oh, when you have no companion. No. Hard pass. Extra carrying capacity from companions. Significantly reduces the weight of consumables, which is a way of boosting your carrying capacity. Health restored per kill. I kind of like that too. Companion ability cooldowns. Chance to reset a companion ability cooldown when using the other companion's ability on each critical hit. Wow, these are nice in here. Okay, I'm gonna take the cooldown per kill, so we can just spam that. In that last fight, we didn't even really need it, but still. Okay, so couple of things that we need to do. We need to talk to Lilia Hagen. She needs someone who can navigate to Stellar Bay on Monarch, and that's gonna kind of go with getting this nav key. So we'll do that later. We need to locate a security terminal here. Find an acid steeper at some point. Return to the Unreliable and ask Parvati about Junlei. Find Captain Irion on Scylla, which is another planet. Reclaim the bounties. We'll do this. And then I think we'll end up going to the ship. Yeah, we have to go to our ship for this. And then acquiring a weapon on Groundbreaker. we have to review some stuff on the terminal, so we'll go back there. We'll gather Vicar before we do the security terminal. Oh, yeah. Sanita. Okay, right. It was the one. Okay. She's the one giving out the bounties. Oh, this lighter has more influence than what she was letting on, I think.
How goes the hunt?
Interesting.
I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed Macredd yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do.
Oh.
Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
This sounds very personal, Sanita. I'm gonna go for it. Does this have anything to do with your carnal understanding?
He tell you that, did he? I might have kicked his ass from one end of the groundbreaker to the other a few years back. Whatever he reads into that is his business.
Uh-huh.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
For sure this is gonna bite us in the ass. Like, for sure, 100%.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into Groundbreaker?
You kidding?
Ollie Ollie Toxifree. Oh, also, yeah, our goggles. I mean, this would be cool. It's a really big boost to engineering, but it's not very practical when you compare it with what we have. We have skills for these guys as well. Chance to extract mods in the field? Huh. Okay, well, I think I'm going to grab these ones so we boost the skills that they give when they're in the party. We'll probably do that with each of them. We took the medical skill there. The heal amount granted by the inhaler is nice.
But a couple hundred board.
Who the... Oh, Felix is here.
Hey, you got a second?
Yeah, for you.